I'm Capt.Doug Stanford with Texas Fish Tips. This is your weekly fishing report.
Yeah, out here on the Lydian channel, right here where it meets the Aransas shrimp channel, right down through here's been holding some redfish. It's on and off. Sometimes they're on, sometimes they're not. Just look for the birds. There's mullet moving back and forth, and they like that mullet. Finger mullet or cut mullet, either one. Sometimes you can find them out in a little deeper water with your sonar, but a lot of times they're just cruising this bank. And when they're on, they're on. You'll see 20 boats over there. All right, now there's been some nice redfish all up and down these banks, by the shrimp channel down through here, by the jetties. I wouldn't go out on the end of them. They are still pretty rough right now. By this weekend, it may lay down a little bit, but I'd still be careful out there. It's still pretty rough. Same way over the South Jetty. Get on the inside of these jetties if you're going to fish. Right down through here, been catching some nice redfish on cut and mullet. I've been using a lot of shrimp in here. Also, the peanut docks right here has been holding some redfish. A few trout, but mainly redfish in here. Early morning incoming tides when you want to hit that. All right, over in Ellen's Bite, all the way back in here, it's been holding some redfish all the way back in here. Up shallow is where them redfish are. They like that shrimp. They like that mullet. But we've been catching them on pin perch too, if you can catch them. But anyhow, this little point right here has been holding some nice redfish too. A lot of people come out there and they park the boat on it and walk away from it, but that's actually the best fishing spot. If you'll walk a little bit away from it and then come to it if you want to wade fish it, there's some really good fish, and a lot of times those black drum will run right around that corner, just right down through there. But there's been some really good redfish all up and down through here. Over on our good old Pelican Island, there's a pile of rocks right here, and there's also a big old reef right here. Been holding some nice trout. They like that live shrimp. We've been catching them on piggies. Sometimes you go in there and you catch them a bunch of 23-inch trout all on shrimp. Next day there's nothing. It's just been hit or miss, but there've been some good ones. But if you do fish this, make sure you watch those ships coming through, because they will flip your boat. You see them come in, just get out of there or head your boat right into the wave, but watch them real careful. But there's whole islands right down there is holding some nice trout. Over in good old Ingleside, these flats right here has been holding some nice redfish, wade fishers. There's a few trout mixed in there. Same way back in here, and these little cuts right back in here has been holding some nice redfish all down through this whole bank. Cut mullet. If you can get some finger mullet, works great. Cut ladyfish works pretty good, but you get a lot of crabs mixed in there. But this whole bank, all down through, is holding redfish. Just all down through. Get you power poles, drop them down, fish about 15, 20 minutes, don't catch that, move on down. Keep on working this whole shoreline. There's been some really good reds all down through here.
Thanks for watching. I'm Capt.Doug Stanford.